today's tutorial is how to make this bookmark. It is a pattern I created, and these are available for sale at Matheson Coffee if you are in Songdo, South Korea. Otherwise, you can learn today how to make it. So you will need a lightweight yarn. I used an acrylic one here, and a 3mm crochet hook. The problem is my 3mm crochet hook is missing today. I probably lent it to a child. My daughter maybe took it. So I'm going to be using 3.75. So just keep that in mind that mine will be a little bit fatter. Start with a slip knot and 30 chains. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. 30 chains. Now we're gonna go into the 4th chain from the hook and do a single crochet. So we're gonna count 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4 into the 4th chain and just do a single crochet. It will leave you with a little loop here at the end. And we are going to chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we are going to skip 1 stitch and do a single crochet in the next one. So we're going to skip this guy and go right into here. And we will repeat the same pattern all the way down the chain. 5 chains, skip 1, single crochet in the next. And it will begin to look like this. 5 chains, skip 1, single crochet, 5 chains, skip 1, single crochet, all the way to the end of the chain. And this is why it's kind of my secret pattern, because if anybody looks at my bookmark and doesn't watch this video and tries to replicate it, it kind of looks very ugly until we finish. So this looks nothing like the pretty bookmark when it's finished. So if yours looks strange like this, don't worry, we will make it look nice at the end. Keep going. Chain 5, skip 1 stitch, single crochet in the next, okay, so we're gonna put the last single crochet goes into the very last chain, and you should have something that looks like this. So we'll do a quick count just to see how many there are. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and then that small little starter one. So you will have 12 loops and a little starter one. So it's quite easy now. What we're gonna do at the very end is we're one more time gonna chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we flip it over to the other side, and we are going to single crochet in that same spot that we had single crocheted on the other side. So I'm going to go right into that same hole and do another single crochet, and it's going to make it into a loop like that. And then again, we repeat all the way back down the other side. Chain 5. And again, we go into that same middle stitch. So right there in the middle where it connects, and do a single crochet. So now it's starting to look a little bit more like the bookmark. And do this all the way again to the end. So chain 5, go into that single crochet stitch on the other side and do a single crochet. And repeat. Slowly starting to look more like the bookmark. Almost finished, and I'd like to say this usually takes me about like maybe less than 5 minutes. So it is not a time-consuming or very challenging task, and you can make something so beautiful. You can choose different colors and play around with the pattern to make your own pattern. So please comment if you have any other ideas on how to alter the pattern and make it different and fun. Okay, so when we get to the very end, we're gonna go right into that original 4 chain loop, and we're just gonna do a slip stitch into there. Now this is a little bit different here because if you want to add a tassel, this is gonna help us at the end. So I am going to cut my yarn, but leave a long thread. Okay, there's my scissors. There are my scissors. Can I speak with proper grammar today, please? Okay, so just pull, after cutting the long thread, pull it through and finish off. You will have something that looks like this. You're right, it's not the beautiful bookmark because we have to block it. Okay, so the next step for making the bookmark is you're gonna need a blocking board, or I just have a piece of a cardboard box here. So what you're gonna do is you're going to either soak it in water or just go right ahead and pin it onto the cardboard. So I just use these sewing pins, and we're gonna pin them like really far apart, stretching a little bit. I need quite a few pins. Ooh. And just pin it right to the cardboard. Now this is where it's a little bit time consuming for this project, but you don't have to do anything during the time consuming part because we are gonna let it sit while it dries. After pinning it, we are going to spray it with water, or if it's already soaked in water, then we just wait till it dries. So here's a look at what it's gonna be like. I'm just stretching out each side here and pinning it. ones are just a little bit crooked. So I'll just fix those out. It does not have to be perfect, but it will look like this. So pinned, and I like to use just a spray bottle and make it really wet and sit, let it dry. So I usually just let it dry overnight. I make a bunch of these, pin them up, and then in the morning I can move on to the detailing. So after sitting overnight, it will look like this. I made a pink one last night and let it sit so you could see what it looks like after. And your bookmark is now complete. You may add a bead onto the end and a tassel if you like. So we left a long string so that you could do that. But that's your personal preference. I also made these little bookmark holders so they look pretty if you use these for like a market or to sell. And it's quite easy to make. And now you have a beautiful bookmark. Happy crocheting, happy reading. Thanks for watching.